Mewad. Welcome, volleyball fans. I apologize as I did not have our microphone operating properly. This is the round of 16, and we are getting underway with Park in the near court in the white uniforms with the red numerals, and in the far court, it almost looks green. It looks like the Green Bay Packers. It looks green with gold, and that is Corban University. And we will catch up on what I said only to myself in 1 minute. I'm Coach K, and I apologize as our mics were not live yet. So we will catch up quickly as the libero for Park will go back to serve. The number 1 ranked Park Pirates, 31-3 and 12-0 in the AMC Conference. Their head coach, Mike Talamantes. Number 14 ranked Corban University Warriors, 22-9 and 16-4 in the CCC. And this is the 1 seed versus the 15 seed in our round of 16 bracket. Tip shot coming from the outside. That was Avery Ridgway. And the ball covered up by the setter. Out of system play for Ridgway. She tries a shot, but it was controlled by Nada Mayawad out on the left pin. And since I saw her last year, Nada Mayawad has changed her number to 4. Her sister Nora still 7. A shot trying to go off hands. Marin Roper misses long, and the underdog Corban University Warriors with the early lead. Their head coach Kim McLean in her 5th year. She's taken the program to the national tournament the last 4 consecutive years. And a big block up against Nora Mayawad. Then the block drawn into the net. Looked like it was on Nora Mayawad. So an early lead for Corban. Mike Talamantes in his 9th season. He's a little bit off camera. You can see in the far court the head coach, Kim McLean, right on the edge of the court as the libero Kea Ontai serves. Ball, a joust, and that joust is won by the tall outside hitter wearing number 2. That's Avery Ridgway. And now Mike Talamantes down 5-2. He's going to take a timeout early. We've known Mike Talamantes for a number of years. On the men's volleyball side, he is both the men's head coach as well as the women's head coach at Park in Parkville, Missouri, north of Kansas City. And he does not hesitate to take an early timeout as he's in the all-black now going back toward his bench. His first assistant coach, Rob Cordero, the 2014 setter on the national championship Park men's team in the maroon jacket. In the far court, it's a great start for Kim McLean. She has some final words for her team. She's in the black jacket. Her husband, Dick McLean, is her first assistant. He's seated on the bench. And we'll go over both coaching staffs when we get a chance. I apologize for the start. I was on a roll, but I did not have a live mic. And that's on me. Kea Ontai, the 5'4" sophomore libero from Pearl City, Hawaii, and one of my favorite high schools, Kamehameha. Big swing by Marin Roper, but it will come back as the ball is cleared on a free ball. Chance to go out to number 4, Nada Mayawad. And number 4, Mayawad with the kill. She's a 6-foot junior outside hitter from Cairo, Egypt. And now the ace serve by her sister, twin sisters. They're both juniors. That's Nora Mayawad. We had a nice visit with Nora. She's also a 6-foot junior, but she plays opposite, stays on all 6 rotations. Shot coming from the right side. It's blocked. That was Serena Bartley. Then they'll try the setter dump, but that does not go down. And a kill by Marin Roper off the setter in the back court, Jaden Mullen. So Corban will reset. Mullen, the setter. She's from one of my favorite towns, Puyallup, Washington, and Emerald Ridge High School. A little shot from, I think it was Ridgeway, yes. Ridgeway still on the left. She'll get it back. She's the go-to hitter over in that left side for the Warriors. Scramble play. Ridgeway tries to tip corner. That's run down by Alyssa Flint. And then a ball from Mayawad is dug. It comes back on the setter dump. Long rally battling for the tie-breaking point, and missing out of the middle is Jacqueline Clark. So continuing to serve Nora Mayawad as from a 5-2 deficit off the timeout. Mike Talamantes has gotten a 4-point run. Tip shot coming. Serena Bartley, but that's dug. And then a little trick shot from the National Player of the Year last year, All-American first team, Nada Mayawad. So that's a 5-point run after the 5-2 deficit to take a 7-5 lead for the Park Pirates. Ridgeway sends it over. Ball pushed out to the left pin, and Nada Mayawad, and we may get a timeout from head coach Kim McLean. No, she's just talking to her defense, as Nada Mayawad was able to go down the line. Corban gets a quality first contact and a quick set to their middle, Jacqueline Clark, 6-foot sophomore middle hitter from Albany, Oregon, and West Albany High School, as she chopped that one to the floor. And now we will change setters in the 6-2 offense, as Ciara Judson is in. And Nura Mayawad, that's a D ball out of the back row, as is the case in men's volleyball. The opposites hit from behind the 10-foot line. And Nura Mayawad with the kill. And a 3-point lead for Park, and they're on a serve. High ball out to the left pin, off of hands. And then the big double block, and it won't come over. So credit Ridgeway and her middle, Clark. They stayed on that side and blocked against Park's outside hitter, Alyssa Flint. Alyssa Flint, a 5'10" junior outside hitter from Nixa, Missouri, and Nixa High School. They won the Missouri State Championship this year. Shot out of the back row, Nada Mayawad, and then that ball is out, and that will give us a chance to identify our officials. Our first referee on the stand is Dee Batchelor. Dan Willis is our second referee on the floor. The line judge in the far end of the court is Todd Joseph, and in the near end, it's Dave Raditz. Shot from the back row, Nada Mayawad, and then coming back is Clark. Little joust at the net, and we're going to get a call as, we're going to get a replay. So Dee Batchelor thought she saw a signal from the second referee, Dan Willis. The official on the floor is supposed to just show something on his shirt, and I guess Dee Batchelor thought she saw some kind of a net violation. So we're going to play over. It's a replay. That ball is blocked, and it's the right side. Adriana Aguayo, number 3, with that block, along with her middle, Jacqueline Clark. So Corban hanging tough early. They've kept it even. If you're the underdog and you're playing the defending national champs, you have to battle for these first points. Shot over, and then here's Clark, but she is dug. Ball just cleared by Aguayo. And then a ball off of Aguayo, and it's a kill for number 12, Lorraine Silva. So Silva's in the lineup. as an outside hitter right now. 6-foot senior lefty. We thought she'd be playing maybe some right side, but that's not the case. Shot from Nora Mayawad. She was outside the sideline and just put a little roll shot in play, and Corban could not react. So the Warriors will go back on serve, receive down 2, and they'll face the serve of Keisha Penyak. Shot over the top, and Penyak with a smart play. Somebody yelled out, and she let it go. So still no timeout from Kim McLean, former high school coach at Santiam Christian High, where she was a graduate and a teacher, as was her husband, Dick McLean. He's on the bench with her. A la Wayne and Susan Krecklow, or actually more likely Susan and Wayne Krecklow. Kim's the head coach. That was clean, and a kill from the back row. The Bick with Nada Mayawada. Now we will get that timeout taken by the head coach of the Corban University Warriors. Little shout out to her. And then 3 children, Isaiah and Ari and Ruby, 10, 7, and 5. But he said they're in school. Couldn't play hooky today to watch Dad coach. Back row attack, and there's going to be no touch. It's going to be 4 contacts. Is trying to send it over out of the back row was Lauren Condon. So the server continues to be Keisha Penyak. Tip shot, cross court. And they're going to have to stop Mayawad out of the back row again, and they get the side out on a quick set to their middle, Jacqueline Clark. So Clark will come off as coming in to serve is number 1, Sierra Leopoldino. Pass handled by Mayawad, and then a double block, a solid double block that time, as it's the other middle, Cassie Cunningham, the 5'10 sophomore. Actually, it's not Cunningham, it's number 20, Lene Wohlmacher. And she was part of that block with Aguayo. Now the tip shot, so a chance for Corban to go on offense. And they put the tip down, but Nora Mayawad gets there, and Nada Mayawad with the kill. She's got the magic yellow shoes, the former National Player of the Year. Coach K likes headbands for distinctive viewing when you're watching at home, but yellow shoes will work. Out of system play, and this will come back as a free ball and another chance to attack. They're going to try the middle. That ball is out. Just missing was Paula Luro, the 6'2" senior middle hitter from Sao Paulo, Brazil, and Miami-Dade. So the setter, Jaden Mullen, back on the serve as the 6-2 offense continues for Corban. Unlimited subs, so you never run out of subs in NAIA volleyball. Big, solid block up against Nora Mayawad. Again, that's Aguayo. Adriana Aguayo, 5'10". And Mike Talamatas, he just does not ever get to 20 points without a couple of timeouts, as he's having a private conversation with his sophomore setter, Margarita Marconi. And last year, 36-1, Park won it here in Sioux City, Iowa. So they've got 2 in this building as they face the serve of Jaden Mullen, the 5'8" sophomore setter from Puyallup, Washington, and Emerald Ridge. Good pass by Nora Mayawad, and it's good to have a lefty play an outside hitter, because in that rotation she can attack, and that was Lorraine Silva. 6-foot senior lefty from Belo Horizonte, Brazil, and Eastern Florida State. Number of international players on this roster for Park. And the ace serve by the lefty, Lorraine Silva. So, excuse me, that was Mackenzie Nunn with that ace. Silva wears 12, Nunn wears 16. Tough to see the server's number when they get close to the stands. Tip shot coming from Corban, and then they're going to get a shot from their middle, Wollmacher, and now they cannot stop NAIA. And we're going to get a second and final timeout taken by Kim McLean. Quarterfinals will be this evening. Tough day of volleyball, probably the toughest of the tournament. You have to play twice, although you do have to play twice in the semis and finals, but there's a bigger separation. Killed down the line, excellent swing by the outside hitter. That's Cassie Cunningham, and she's now back on the serve line, the 5'10 sophomore outside from Creswell, Oregon, and Creswell High School. Nora Mayawad, and Corbin's defense not ready for all the off-speed shots, and Nora Mayawad is excellent at those type of shots. So now you have both Mayawad's sisters in the front row, number 4 and number 7. Short serve, good pass by Ridgway. She'll get it back and go strong off of Nora Mayawad. We watched a little of Corbin's match with Northwestern of Iowa, and Avery Ridgway was impressive. The 6'1 sophomore outside hitter, McMinnville, Oregon, and McMinnville High School. Out of system play, and a tip ball, and again a soft shot drops. This time it's a kill for Marin Roper. She's a 6-foot senior middle hitter, Platte City, Missouri, and Johnson County Community College. Over on the Kansas side. High ball out to Ridgway. She takes a shot, and it was in, had to be played. And then another shot, that might have been out, but played. Ridgway with the tip. Nada Mayawad was there, and going over on 2 was the freshman setter Marconi, and she'll get the kill. So Margarita Marconi is a 5'10", actually I said freshman, she's a sophomore setter from Jesi, Italy. And she puts that ball down on 2. Nora Mayawad to serve again. And a great kill on the quick set. It's Jacqueline Clark. A lot of players from Oregon and Washington on Corban. They're located in Salem, Oregon, but there are 3 from Hawaii, all from Kamehameha. Marconi's going to try the middle. Big block up against Roper, and then a block on Mayawad. It's Ridgway, solo stuff block. We will have live stats as this match progresses. After the first set, we'll talk about who's getting the job done attacking and blocking. And there's somebody that is getting the job done. It's Nada Mayawad, picking up where she left off last year. She could be going for back-to-back National Player of the Year. First team All-American. Her setter, Donna Gomez, who graduated, also first team. And a great angle shot flying to the ball. Adriana Aguayo, 5'10 senior right side. She's from Peoria, Arizona, and Cactus High School. Surprising they'd have a high school named Cactus in Arizona. Home of the Saguaros. Went to Saguaro National Park. It's a beautiful place if you ever get a chance to go. 2 units down in Tucson. Big swing, but that's dug in the backcourt. That was Lauren Condon, the DS, I believe. And now a free ball and a giveaway short. And then Clark is blocked. The setter is Sierra Ciara Judson, 5'9" freshman setter from Fircrest, Washington, and Wilson High School, number 16. And she tried to force it to Clark in tight quarters, and the Park block was ready. Now, that's an interesting call. Well, it looks like it was clean. The ball has to break the plane just by the slightest of margins. An eighth of an inch will do, and I guess it did. It was tipped down by the setter, Margarita Marconi. Now ball crawls through the block, and another kill for number 10. That's Cassie Cunningham. Good battle so far, but we are at multiple set points. One avoided as Park trying to take the first set. It'll take a great serving run by number 1. That's Sierra Leopoldino. She forces an out-of-system play, but Nada Mayawad sends it over. Now a shot from the right side, and that's blocked as coming late was Paula Luro with her outside, Lorraine Silva. So the first set in the